So to create a new review, you can just use the big red button. You can create from scratch, use a template here. We have multiple templates. You can even embed your templates once you deploy. And then the system will allow you to select methodology, right? Are we doing a full 360 review where everyone evaluates everyone? We also do peer review. Or are we doing this individually, one by one, evaluating, or just manager and self-review? Here, selecting methodology, self-review plus manager review. Let's just for the sake of the example. And then we can select the audience, who's going to be affected, which departments are we going to evaluate here. The system allows you to create some different methodologies on how to evaluate employees, right? We use all of them. So we put employees with a final score after the manager evaluates every single criteria. He or she gives a final score to the employee. You guys can enable or not. It's optional. And then the features, right? I always tell my clients to enable the action plans. This is your compliance. So the action plan is the process where after the manager review and the self-review, employee and manager sit together, they go through that, they create an action plan, so actions that they need to, the employee needs to do to improve its performance, and then they sign on it. So if you're going to put someone on a PIP, if you're going to need to fire someone eventually, that happens, right? Or if you're going to promote someone soon, you can generate some internal compliance, some agreement on that, and sign an actual agreement on. Competency assessment as well, that I show you guys at the beginning, the abilities associated to your role, and then the employee potential score, which helps you guys to create a 9-box grid. You can activate all of those and then select the timeline when this is going to be due. The review is created. The only thing missing right now for us is the visibility, so we can grant early access for managers, we can restrict results visibilities, and then we can make the peer evaluation anonymous, which I strongly recommend you guys to do it whenever you're doing 360 reviews. And yeah, so no feelings get hurt. And then you do your questions, right? You can select a free text, number, rating, single choice. You can segment them in different sections, like the most obvious ones, like hard skills and soft skills, I don't know. And then add questions to that. Now, I'm not going to use this. I have one review that is partially completed here just for the sake of the demo. Now, it's not fully completed. As you guys can see it, most of my employees have an answer here. At the demo, I have 16% completion rate, but this is enough for me to show you some insights, right? So I have Bad Bunny and Rosalia, the only two employees who finalize the whole process. This is their alignment. So Bad Bunny is mid-align, Rosalia is low. I can see the manager review here and the self-review. This is published and the action plans were all signed. Now, the answers are going to be grouped here, so I can filter the answers by the manager review or the self-review. I can see here the self-review, only Bad Bunny and Rosalia finished, but the manager kind of answer a lot already for everyone. The heat map, based on the manager review, is taking that final performance score, that overall punctuation that the manager gave, and is putting out like in a map the employees. That's a lot of companies that use this as an easy way to detect top performers and give like end of the year bonuses, end of the quarter bonuses, or promotions like that. So I can see here easily that Rosalie is my underperformance employee and Bad Bunny is my top performer employee. The analytics will be measured across the group, so I can see here the percentage of top performers or low performers. This is not necessarily true about my team because we haven't done everything yet, right? It's only 16% completion rate. And then this has an AI embedded, right? So the AI will generate insights. It's not here yet because it's not fully done. But if I go individually on Rosalia, for instance, because she already finalized the whole process, I can see the AI insights for her. So I can see here Factorial AI is telling me the alignment is low, and I can see a why. So the AI is generating insights for me, saying that the performance is low because the evaluating person is perceived as inconsistent, and the alignment is low because there is significant discrepancy between what the manager said and what Rosalia said. We're going to see this afterwards. Areas to improve, and then a suggested action plan generated by the AI. Now, this is something that, managers love, especially managers that are new, like that just got recently promoted, or managers that manage a lot of people that they don't have a lot of time to individualize treatment. That helps a lot. The AI will help you creating an action plan individualized for the employee. And then the action plan that I told you. So based on whatever we discussed, these are the action items. The questionnaire is here. So what the manager said, what Rosalia said, that's why they're misaligned, right? Rosalia thinks she's exceeding expectations where the manager thinks she's inconsistent. And these are action items. Now, you can set action items as key results. So you can create OKRs directly from here. And if you go on the OKR table, on the goal table that I have here on the performance, you're going to be able to see that there are the corporate goals, right? So the goals that are affecting the whole department, but also the individual goals created based on the action plan. So you're going to be able to differentiate and individualize the goals for employees, right? So goals that are overall corporate goals or goals that are created by the manager individually to that employee, right?